An escalating political crisis in the United Kingdom, with Boris Johnson facing the heat after a spate of mass resignations. Boris Johnson stepped down as UK's Prime Minister following a wide-scale rebellion in his party. The British government was left in a state of paralysis as an extraordinary sequence of events occurred within 36 hours, with over 50 ministers and senior government aides resigning. Boris Johnson was abandoned by ministers and his Conservative Party's lawmakers who said he was no longer fit to govern. This after the latest in a series of scandals broke their willingness to support him. The trigger for the crisis was when a lawmaker in Johnson's government, Christopher Pincher, allegedly groped men in a private members' club. He was forced to quit following these allegations. Johnson had to apologize for appointing Pincher as Deputy Chief Whip, despite knowing that he had a history of allegedly making unwanted advances towards men, a debacle that proved a final straw for many in his party. Johnson's party has been hit by other scandals of lawmakers accused of sexual improprieties. Conservative lawmaker Imran Khan resigned after being found guilty of having sexually abused a 15-year-old boy. Neil Parish, another Conservative lawmaker, resigned after he admitted to watching pornography on his phone in the House of Commons twice, in what he described as a moment of madness. This was perhaps one of the hardest blows to Johnson's premiership. The term Partygate is used to refer to a scandal over parties held in government, including in Johnson's own Downing Street office, which were found to have violated strict COVID lockdown rules. Johnson himself was fined by police for attending a birthday party and was forced to apologize to Queen Elizabeth. After it emerged, staff had partied in Downing Street on the eve of her husband, Prince Philip's funeral in April 2021. Parliament is still looking into whether Johnson misled lawmakers repeatedly when he denied being aware of illegal parties. Johnson says he sincerely believed at the time that gatherings did not break the law, but accepts now that he was mistaken. After a refurbishment of Johnson's Downing Street flat, which was led by a celebrity designer and included gold wallpaper, Britain's Electoral Commission fined the Conservatives £17,800 for failing to accurately report a donation to pay for it. Johnson later came under fire from his ethics advisor for not disclosing some messages exchanged with the donor. However, he concluded that Johnson had not intentionally lied about the messages. Patterson, a Conservative lawmaker and former minister, was found to have committed an egregious case of paid advocacy by lobbying on behalf of companies that paid him. Parliament's Standards Committee recommended suspending him for 30 days. The Conservatives initially voted in Parliament to halt Patterson's suspension and overhaul the process of investigating lawmakers. After damaging headlines, Patterson resigned and the government abandoned the proposed changes. The Conservatives lost the election to fill Patterson's seat.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.